Houghton is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of my resolution, HRES 1009, which expresses the sense of the House of Representatives that lack of timely and predictable funding unnecessarily undermines the mission of the United States Special Operations Command and jeopardizes the security of the United States. Mr. Speaker, one of the greatest honors of my life is representing Fort Bragg, the epicenter of the universe and home of the airborne and special operations forces. These units stationed here represent the best of the best and have a vast footprint. As our nation continues to fight terrorism around the world while simultaneously preparing for the threats of near-peer adversaries, our requirements increase and diversify. For too long, we've asked our military to do more with less. Now, we have made great progress with our fiscal year 18 and fiscal year 19 DoD approach, but every time we fail to pass a defense appropriations bill on time, we do irreparable harm to our nation's military. This is especially apparent in our special operations community. The men and women at USSOCOM cannot afford another year of CRs. Their missions require an advanced level of training and preparation as they operate in some of the most austere conditions in the world. When USSOCOM is not funded on time, training cannot be conducted, essential equipment cannot be ordered, and long-term responsibilities are not met. The effects of 9 years of continuing resolutions have severely undermined our forces and led to a waste of taxpayer dollars as we flood the Department of Defense with cash near the end of the fiscal year and force them to spend it all within a matter of a few months. We must never underestimate the most important asset our military has. That's the individual. Green Berets cannot be built overnight. We cannot flip a switch and magically produce Navy SEALs or Air Force combat controllers or Marine Raiders. The elite units of USSOCOM are built over multiple years and cannot be stopped and started. This resolution would affirm our commitment to stand behind each and every one of these incredible service members and their families. Make no mistake, when this body chooses not to appropriately fund these warriors, we're putting their lives at risk. I refuse to go home and look in the eye of a Gold Star wife of a Green Beret and say, sorry, your husband didn't get the training he needed because we were too busy playing games in Washington. That, Mr. Speaker, is unacceptable. The time is now for us to come together as a nation and fund our military. I urge every one of my colleagues to recognize what's at stake and put the needs of our nation before politics. I'd like to thank Representative Cheney for her efforts on these issues, as well as Chairman Thornberry and Chairwoman Granger for their unwavering support and commitment to our military and our special operators. Thank you, and I yield back.